Hey, what's up everyone? This is Ron Simplified Myers. What I wanted to do today is to give you a quick explanation of life insurance. It's real simple. The purpose of life insurance is income replacement. So you're going to ask the question, and you notice what I said, income replacement. So you have to ask the question, is there someone dependent on my income? If the answer is no, then you don't need life insurance, except you do want to make sure that you have enough money to cover your burial in case something does happen to you. In that particular case, if you don't have any money set aside to cover your burial, then you do need to get a small life insurance policy in order to cover that expense so you don't leave the burden on someone else. When I was first introduced to the industry, yes, I didn't need it in terms of there was no one dependent on my income, but there was no money set aside to cover my burial. Therefore, I made sure I got a program in place to make sure that that was taken care of. It bought me $100,000, cost me like $15 a month. Again, I know people are like, that's a lot of insurance. Well, the minimum I could do was $15 a month with the company at that particular time. But I didn't really worry about it. I mean, the major thing that I was concerned is that my burial was taken care of. Does that make sense? What they do with the rest of the money, I really don't care. You can't be dead, jealous, envious, all the other stuff that people go through changes over. Bottom line is I did what I was supposed to do, and that was to make sure I didn't leave that burden on someone else. There are agents all the time telling people that are single or people that don't have a lot of responsibility, you don't need life insurance. Never asking, do they have enough set aside to cover burial? Then a death occurs, and all of a sudden that's why you see people doing car washes all the time, because the fact is they were giving bad advice. So anyway, that's just, I don't want to get on soap opera on that. That's a whole different subject. But anyway, you ask yourself the question, is there anyone dependent on my income or not? Now the question is, yes, you do. So now you need to figure out, what type of life insurance do I need? Well, that's real simple. There's only one type of life insurance. It's known as term, pure protection. You pay the premiums, you have protection. Don't pay the premiums, you don't have insurance. Now, agents will argue that there's more than just term. No, term is the only life insurance policy in existence. It's the first policy that was ever created, and it's the only one. Term just means it's insurance for a specific period of time. So to ever argue against term is a agent that's either uneducated or doesn't mind deceiving the consumer, because you can't get away from term. All the industry did is they got into the banking business, and they added a cash accumulation to term. You notice what I just said. They added a cash accumulation to term. To get into the different type of terms, you have to go to my site. I do a whole explanation on the different types of term policies. But the bottom line is they added a cash accumulation to term, and then they changed the name to whole life, variable life, universal life, you bet your life. It doesn't matter what they come up with. Bottom line is it's pure insurance plus they added a cash accumulation. My concept is always going to be never ever put them together. Insurance is insurance by term, and investments are investments. Do it outside of your life insurance policy. Now again, I know there's wealthy people that use them with the savings. I did a video on that also, because there's a reason that they do it. They do it for estate purposes. Majority of the people, you're not going to have that problem. Probably 95% of people are never going to be in a situation to deal with what the wealthy are dealing with, why they buy the programs with the savings attached. So for the average consumer, which if you want to call that average, because I believe about 95% of people should never ever buy a program that has a savings attached to it. Again, that's just my opinion. If you want to learn more, go to my site. I just wanted to give you a quick explanation on why people get life insurance and what the different types are, which there's only one type, which is term. And I hope that was pretty clear. This is Ron Simplified Myers signing off. Again, as I always say, it ain't right, it ain't wrong. It's just my opinion. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.